After a huge win against George Mason for the second time, Fordham was trying to play a little bit of VCU. What I mean by that is VCU is known for making madness in March with upsets, and Fordham tried to do that with their three-guard lineup. They had a big lead, but lost it late in a tough 63-57 loss.
You know, if you said to me, hey, you're going to hold VCU to 30% from the floor and you're only going to have 16 turnovers, I would say we're going to win the basketball game. But the difference maker was them on the boards, and Graham was tremendous, and Cox, he's a beast. You know, Rooms battled with him the whole night, but not quite good enough today.
Got to give a lot of credit to Fordham. They've gotten better and better over the course of the year, and those young guys are really making strides. We talked about as a team that Severe was going to be able to do a whole lot more than he did yesterday. I think he only played 4 minutes and took one shot yesterday, and he certainly was aggressive today.
Jon was effective. The sophomore had a team-high 14 points and was 6 for 6 from the free throw line in 25 minutes. Coach said he was attacking the basket better than any player on the team, but VCU is still in shock over the three-pointer that put Fordham in striking distance.
I looked immediately at Coach, and he just put his hand up. I mean, that was a deep shot, but then again, you got to remember the kind of player he is. You know, he's a tough guard, and, you know, he can really score the ball. He doesn't really care what he is, so that was definitely my bad. And you know, when you guard and play like that, you definitely got to know personnel.
One player who came out of nowhere was redshirt freshman Manny Suarez. He had 13 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 blocks, and hit the biggest shot of the game for the Rams. But it's also been a tough week for him. His aunt passed away Sunday, and he looked to be playing inspired basketball on the floor.
He's been playing well in practice, and in turn, he's gotten some minutes, and I thought he's responded. So I'm excited about him. He's a freshman. You know, he's big and long. He can make threes. He always gets a couple block shots because of his timing. So, you know, I think he's going to have a big spring, summer, and fall, and he's going to be a major contributor next year.
Last time Fordham played VCU in January, they turned the ball over 28 times. This time, Mandell Thomas ran the point. He had 12 points and 5 rebounds, and he's ready to become the leader on the floor for his senior season.
It's helped me mature a lot, you know. I got to be more of a vocal leader on the court, and that's for next year. I'm going to be the senior like Bryan Smith was this year, so I think it'll help me be a better leader on and off the court and to work on my skills as a point guard, you know, the next level. I think I'm going to be a point guard, not a shooting guard, so I think that's one of the reasons Coach made me put me at a point guard position, so I think it's helped me be a better vocal leader.
It was a bittersweet game for Bryan Smith. He had 11 points in his final game wearing the maroon and white, and over the last 9 games, he's averaging 11.8 points a game and never gave up on the team.
I honestly wish that we would have got the win. I mean, me and my brothers, we left it all out there on the court. I mean, we competed the whole game, so it would have been even more gratifying if we had got the win today.
The Rams end with another 10-win season, but Coach Pecora doesn't feel like these results will last long.
I could see the talent, and I could see them moving in that direction. And that allowed us to have the ability to close out a game at Mason. And then to win another game like last night. I mean, look, Mason, you know, like I said yesterday, I have a long history with Mason, but we've been able to, I don't think we've lost to Mason since they've been in the league. So I feel really good about this team. I'm excited.
Now I sat on the floor the whole game right next to the Fordham bench, and let me tell you this was the best coached game by Coach Pecora I've seen in his time here. Not only are they having more pieces coming in, but the pieces they have now are maturing, and don't give up on this program. In a few years, maybe even next year, they will rise to the middle of the pack and even the top half, because that maturity is finally going to create solid basketball players. Reporting from the Barclays Center, Donnie Dwyer, thesportscycle.com.